Nile crocodile, ambush and hunt. Dawn on the Nile River. The waters gilded by the first sunlight of the day. A new struggle for survival begins. The Nile crocodile, a giant predator, has existed for over 200 million years, almost unchanged since prehistoric times. Reaching lengths of up to 6 meters and weighing more than 700 kilograms, it is the largest reptile in Africa. Its jaws hold over 60 teeth, delivering the most powerful bite in the animal kingdom, capable of crushing even a turtle's shell. During breeding season, the female crocodile chooses a dry sandbank to dig a nest and lay 40 to 60 eggs. After 90 days, hatchlings emerge, their tiny cries calling for their mother. The mother gently carries each hatchling in her mouth to the water, protecting them from predators. Yet only a small fraction survive. Most fall prey to birds, turtles, or even other crocodiles. Battles can last for hours, though rarely end in death. The loser retreats. As adults, they become rulers of the river, fiercely competing for territory. But its most lethal weapon is patience, lying motionless for hours beneath the water. A herd of Thompson's gazelles approaches the riverbank, unaware that death awaits beneath the surface. The crocodile suddenly accelerates, reaching over 30 km/h in a split second. Its death roll tactic, a violent spin under the water, quickly exhausts its prey. When the water settles, the river returns to silence, as if nothing had ever happened. The crocodile does not eat immediately. It hides the carcass under tree roots or pins it in the mud to feed on later. Its diet is diverse: fish, birds, gazelles, and even smaller crocodiles. The Nile crocodile is not only a killer, but also a regulator of the ecosystem's balance. By controlling gazelle numbers, they prevent overgrazing of grasslands. However, this predator too faces danger from humans. Illegal hunting and habitat loss have caused Nile crocodile populations to decline in many areas. Nevertheless, in several countries, they are protected and preserved in reserves. During the dry season, when food is scarce, crocodiles can fast for months. With the rains, water levels rise, life returns, bringing abundant prey. The Nile crocodile, the immortal reptile of the river, has endured through millions of years of evolution. Yet its survival depends on the fragile balance of nature. Every bite, every death is part of a harsh survival cycle. The Nile crocodile, both ruthless and essential, a testament to the harshness of the wild. On this legendary river, it continues to write a story of survival millions of years in the making. The Nile crocodile, the perfect ambush predator, an apex hunter, and a symbol of Africa's untamed power. Nature is always magnificent, yet fragile. The survival of the Nile crocodile is itself the balance of the entire ecosystem.
The American desert, a place where life seems forgotten. Yet one creature endures, stronger than ever. Amid this barren land, a small figure emerges, the greater roadrunner, nature's symbol of speed. This bird belongs to the cuckoo family, scientific name Geococcyx californianus. Though it has wings, it chooses to live mostly on the ground. Measuring up to 60 centimeters long, with a tail nearly half its body length, its strong legs allow it to reach speeds of 30 kilometers per hour. Its crest stands tall, and its brown and white plumage provides perfect camouflage in the desert. Each morning, it warms its body under the sun, exposing a bare patch of skin on its back, a unique way to retain heat. When night falls, it lowers its body temperature, entering a brief torpor, a short hibernation to save energy. As spring arrives, its calls echo across the valleys, a signal to attract a mate. The pair builds a nest of twigs, leaves, and feathers, often hidden in cactus bushes or low shrubs. Four to 6 eggs are incubated for about 20 days. Both parents take turns guarding the nest. The chicks hatch with early feathers and are ready to leave the nest after just 2 weeks. They learn to run and to hunt, survival skills passed down from their very first steps. The roadrunner is a true ground hunter, swift, precise, and ruthless. Its main diet includes insects, lizards, small rodents, young birds, and even snakes. Once it spots prey, it strikes in a flash, leaving no chance to escape. For larger prey, the roadrunner slams it against the ground repeatedly, a blow strong enough to break bones. Remarkably, it can even eat rattlesnakes, a creature most others would avoid. One sharp peck to the head and the snake falls. The roadrunner triumphs, immune to the venom it consumes. After the feast, it meticulously preens its feathers, preparing for the next hunt. Sometimes they hunt together, 2 birds taking on a large snake, fighting like coordinated warriors. Though a predator, the roadrunner also faces threats: hawks, large snakes, and wild cats in the desert. When chased, it doesn't fly. It runs in zigzags, using terrain and speed to escape. Beyond natural enemies, the greatest danger comes from humans, roads, and vehicles. Many are struck down on highways, victims of expanding cities encroaching on wildlands. Yet despite these dangers, this bird adapts, surviving fiercely in the harsh desert. It stands for the spirit of endurance, never giving up, never slowing down, never stopping its forward stride. As sunset paints the sky red, its small silhouette cuts across the horizon. In a harsh world, the roadrunner proves that speed isn't just for survival, it's a way to master destiny. Every stride beats with resilience, with the pulse of an indomitable will. The roadrunner, warrior of the desert, symbol of vitality and the yearning for freedom. In every cracked grain of sand, the footsteps of the tireless runner still echo.
Dawn on the African savanna marks the beginning of another harsh day of survival. In this vast landscape lives a small yet legendary warrior, the honey badger. This animal has become a symbol of fearlessness and courage in the wild. Its body measures only 60 to 70 centimeters in length, weighing about 914 kilodar, but its strength far exceeds its size. With skin up to 6 millimeter thick, like armor, it can withstand lethal bites from venomous snakes. Sharp claws allow it to dig burrows and overturn hard soil and rocks. It is famed for its boldness, daring to confront even the largest predators. Each year, female honey badgers usually give birth to 1-2 cubs. The young stay with their mother for many months, learning to dig and defend themselves. These skills determine their chances of survival once they reach adulthood. The mother patiently teaches them how to sniff out scents and locate prey underground. Honey badgers are omnivores: roots, insects, fallen fruit, and even carrion. But they are most famous for hunting venomous snakes, cobras, and vipers. They possess a strange resistance to venom. They may be stunned temporarily, then wake up and continue eating. Honey badgers even cooperate with greater honey guides to find beehives. The bird shows the way. The badger breaks open the hive. In return, the bird feeds on wax and larvae. This symbiotic relationship is a vivid proof of nature's interconnectedness. Honey badgers are also bold enough to steal food from jackals or hyenas. Even though they sometimes fail, such recklessness increases their odds of survival. Yet they are not free from enemies: leopards, lions, and hyenas. When attacked, they twist their bodies and snarl fiercely, making predators hesitate. This strategy can even drive off a young lion. But against overwhelming numbers, like a clan of hyenas, they rarely endure for long. A lone honey badger might resist for a few minutes, but rarely escapes death. Even martial eagles can snatch young honey badgers from above. In the wild, even the bravest have their limits. Their resilience has made honey badgers living legends. Yet that legend also reminds us of nature's fragility. The honey badger, both prey and predator, embodies ecological balance. This story ends, but their journey of survival goes on. In the silence, nature leaves us with a simple message. Cherish and protect wildlife so that these little warriors may continue to endure. Across the vast golden grasslands of Africa, a lone warrior walks beneath the sun. Not a lion, not a leopard, but a bird, standing nearly 1.5 meters tall, striding with pride, eyes burning with dominance. This is the secretary bird, Sagittarius serpentarius, the sole surviving predator of the ancient family Sagittariidae. A symbol of contrast, as graceful as a crane, yet as powerful as an eagle. Standing over 1.2 meters tall, with a wingspan of up to 2.1 meters and weighing nearly 4 kilograms, the tallest bird of prey in the world. Long black plumes on the back of its head resemble quill pens, evoking the image of an old-fashioned secretary. Its long legs, covered with thick scales, are weapons, built for striding through the savanna and defying venom. A vivid orange face, golden eyes, and a hooked beak, all forged for pursuit and combat. High atop acacia trees, they build enormous nests, fortresses amid the plains. Male and female take turns guarding the eggs, protecting the home of the next generation. After nearly 2 months, the eggs hatch. The chicks, covered in soft white down, are fragile beneath the blazing sun and wind. Just weeks later, instinct awakens. The chicks learn to stand, to stomp, preparing for a warrior's life. After more than 70 days, they are strong enough to take flight, yet still follow their parents to learn the art of the hunt. A family of warriors forged by wind, sun, and instinct. On the ground, the secretary bird reigns supreme, a predator without equal. At a steady pace of 120 steps per minute, it scans every blade of grass, every faint sound. A flicker of movement, and the hunt begins. With a lightning-fast kick, it strikes the snake with a force many times its own weight. Thick scaled legs serve as armor, protection against venom in battles of life and death. Its strategy: force the prey to move, then deliver a precise killing blow to the head or neck. Once the victim falls, it uses its beak to tear it apart, clean and exact. The secretary bird's menu is more varied than one might think. From insects and small birds to eggs, all can become prey. Yet the world of the secretary bird is shrinking. Humanity has claimed its grasslands. Farming, hunting, and habitat loss are driving it toward extinction. Today, this species is listed as endangered on the IUCN Red List. Only a few tens of thousands remain, and the number continues to fall each year. But there is still hope. Reserves like Serengeti and Kruger fight to protect them. Conservationists are breeding and caring for each individual, preserving the legacy of this noble bird. A creature of the earth, a symbol of strength and resilience. Across the African savanna, the secretary bird still walks, a living testament to nature's courage and adaptability. The African savanna stretches beneath the soft light of early morning. Golden dry grass ripples with the wind, This is the stage of speed. Here, every second is a matter of life and death. Being faster means survival. Being slower means hunger, or becoming prey. In this world, one animal has evolved into the perfect machine of speed, designed to outrun every land creature on the planet. In the cool shade, a pair of amber eyes watches every subtle movement. The cheetah, the living symbol of absolute speed. This is its hunting ground. Vast open plains with no obstacles. The perfect arena to unleash the power of velocity. The African savanna, where the daily race for survival unfolds, and where the cheetah writes its story of ultimate speed. The cheetah, Acinonyx jubatus, is the fastest land animal on Earth. Adults weigh between 88 and 143 pounds, far lighter than other big cats. Its coat is golden brown, covered with round black spots. Simple and distinct, unlike the rosettes of leopards. Two black lines run from the eyes down to the muzzle, like tear streaks, a unique identifying feature that helps reduce glare during the hunt. Its body is engineered entirely for speed. Long, slender legs, a flexible spine acting like a spring, and a deep chest housing large lungs and a powerful heart. A small aerodynamic head, wide nostrils for increased oxygen intake, and claws that do not fully retract, functioning like running spikes. The nearly 1 meter tail works like a rudder, providing balance during sudden high-speed turns. Without it, the cheetah could not run the way it does. Its large eyes offer sharp, long-distance vision, able to spot prey from up to 5 kilometers away. Sight is the cheetah's most important hunting tool. Unlike lions, cheetahs live solitary lives. Females raise their cubs alone, and males patrol their own territories. They do not defend territories through fighting. Instead, they mark with urine and scent glands, avoiding direct confrontation to protect their fragile bodies. Their slender build is a weakness in combat. Lions, leopards, and hyenas overpower them easily. The cheetah avoids conflict at all costs. They rest for most of the day, about 12 hours, conserving precious energy. Their bodies are built for short, explosive sprints. The best hunting times are early morning and late afternoon, when temperatures drop and prey begins to move. Before hunting, the cheetah studies the herd, selecting the weakest or the most isolated individual. Precision and strategy guide every choice. It moves silently, step by step, crouching low against the dry grass, shortening the distance before unleashing its full speed. The decisive moment. Only 50 meters remain. The body tightens like a drawn bowstring. 0 to top speed in just 3 miracle seconds. Its maximum speed reaches 112 kilometers per hour, faster than any land animal. Each stride covers 3.5 meters. It flies like an arrow. The spine compresses and expands like a supercharged spring. Front and hind legs meet beneath the body in a rapid cycle of contraction and extension. The heart pounds at 200 beats per minute. The lungs draw in 150 breaths. The body pushes its absolute limits, unsustainable for long. The chase lasts only 20 to 60 seconds. If the cheetah cannot catch its prey in that window, it must stop. Overheating becomes lethal. The antelope zigzags sharply, but the cheetah stays close. Its tail slices the air like a rudder, claws gripping the ground as it corners. The gap closes to 3 meters, the final leap. Front legs hook the prey's hind limbs, sending it tumbling. A bite to the throat, precisely at the airway, held for 5 to 10 minutes until the prey stops breathing, not the neck-breaking bite of a lion. After the chase, the cheetah is completely exhausted. It lies beside its catch, panting heavily for at least 15 minutes to cool down. Only after recovering does it begin to feed, as quickly as possible. The smell of blood attracts enemies. Time is the most precious resource. Females are pregnant for about 90 days. They usually give birth to 3 to 5 cubs, tiny, helpless lives. Newborn cubs are blind, covered with fluffy gray fur, and weigh only 250 grams. Their mortality rate in the first 2 months reaches 90%. Mothers hide their cubs in dense vegetation or rocky crevices, changing locations every few days to avoid predators. Lions, leopards, hyenas, and eagles all prey on cheetah cubs. The mother must remain constantly alert. Leaving to hunt is the most dangerous moment. After 8 weeks, the cubs open their eyes and follow their mother. The gray fur is replaced by golden fur and black spots, and the tear marks develop. The mother teaches hunting through play. Cubs chase and pounce, learning to control speed and maneuvering. By 6 months, they begin real hunts, chasing small prey like rabbits or birds, learning survival skill by skill. At 18 months, the cubs leave their mother to live independently. Females stay near the mother's territory, while males roam farther, searching for their own. Cheetahs face constant competition from stronger predators. Lions, leopards, and hyenas all steal their kills. Lions do not just steal food, they kill cheetahs whenever possible. Cheetahs must stay hundreds of meters away to remain safe. Leopards, weighing twice as much, can drag prey up trees, something cheetahs cannot do with their specialized claws. Hyenas, living in large clans, use numbers to their advantage. They surround and steal kills from solitary cheetahs. More than half of a cheetah's kills are stolen. They must hunt far more often than other predators to compensate for this loss. Some cheetahs try to hide their kill in low shrubs, but success is limited. Humans are the greatest threat today. Habitat loss from agriculture and livestock, shrinking territory year by year. Conflict with farmers leads to retaliation when cheetahs take goats or sheep. Their numbers decline sharply. Only about 7,000 remain worldwide. In the ecosystem, cheetahs regulate populations of small and medium herbivores, antelope, hares, birds, maintaining natural balance. They hunt during the day, reducing direct competition with lions and leopards, which hunt mostly at night. Speed is their only weapon. They lack the strength to fight or defend their kill. Running is their only defense. For this reason, cheetahs avoid conflict, eat quickly, and move away immediately. They live carefully, minute by minute. Without cheetahs, small antelope populations would surge, damaging vegetation and destabilizing the ecosystem. Cheetahs are a key indicator of savanna health. Where cheetahs still survive, the ecosystem remains functioning and strong. After millions of years of evolution, nature created the cheetah, the most perfect speed machine to ever walk the planet, a triumph of biology. Speed is more than physical ability. It is a survival strategy honed through countless generations. Every part of the body serves a purpose. But speed also comes with a cost. A fragile frame, easy injury, no ability to fight, and difficulty protecting their kills. The world around them is changing quickly. Shrinking grasslands, human encroachment, yet the cheetah continues to run and continues to hunt. Today's cubs carry the hope for the future. They learn to run, to hunt, to survive, inheriting the legacy of speed from their parents. Every time a cheetah sprints across the savanna, it reminds us that nature still holds wonders, a place where pure speed continues to exist, free and wild. The cheetah is the fastest predator on land, a symbol of speed, elegance, and pure strength. A natural wonder the world must protect and cherish. The African savanna awakens under the early sunrise, a stage for the most intense hunts in nature, where strength alone is never enough. Among giants like lions, leopards, and hyenas, there exists a lesser-known predator, but perhaps the bravest of them all. They are not as large as lions, nor as fast as cheetahs, yet they possess something few species have: courage and absolute unity. From within the tall grass, amber eyes observe every movement. Round ears rise like satellite dishes. African wild dogs, the fierce warriors of the savannah. This is their pack, 20 individuals forming one tight family. Their territory spans hundreds of square kilometers, where they hunt, raise their young, and face danger together. The African savannah, where wild dogs write their story of courage, unity, and one of the strongest survival instincts in nature. African wild dogs, Lycaon pictus. The name means painted wolf. Each dog has a unique coat pattern. No two individuals are ever the same. Their tricolored fur, golden brown, black, and white, creates a distinct identity, allowing pack members to recognize each other from afar. Their iconic round ears measure up to 13 centimeters, serving not only for hearing, but also for heat regulation under the African sun, a masterpiece of natural design. Long, slender legs built for endurance. Weighing 20 to 30 kilograms, they are light, powerful, and remarkably agile. A unique trait, they have only 4 toes on each foot, unlike most dogs. The 5th toe vanished through evolution, reducing weight and improving speed. Their jaws hold 42 teeth, more than most canines. Large cutting molars and sharp canines allow them to grip prey while running at high speed. Their hearing and sense of smell are extraordinary. They can detect the call of a pack member from 3 kilometers away and smell prey carried by the wind. Wild dogs live in tightly bonded packs of 2 to 40 individuals, the most complex social structure among canines. Every member has a role. Only the alpha pair breeds, the alpha female and alpha male. All other members help raise the pups, forming a perfect cooperative system. They communicate through a rich range of vocalizations, such as the who call, twitters, and soft whines. Each sound carries specific meaning, the language of unity and coordination. They greet each other through intricate rituals, touching noses, licking faces, jumping around one another, reinforcing their bonds before every major hunt. Unlike lions or cheetahs, wild dogs hunt during the day to avoid competition with larger nighttime predators. Before hunting, the entire pack gathers in a circle, touching and calling to boost morale. This ritual lasts a few minutes, a psychological preparation for the mission ahead. When ready, the pack moves together. No single leader runs in front. Every dog advances as one, making decisions collectively, a democratic hunt. With sight and smell guiding them, they spot a herd of wildebeest nearly a kilometer away. The dogs have already chosen their strategy. They do not stalk like cats. Wild dogs rely on endurance and marathon-style chases, running at 60 kilometers per hour for several minutes without tiring. Their target, an older wildebeest slightly separated from the herd. The decision is made in seconds, and the entire pack commits. The chase begins. The wildebeest runs fast, but the wild dogs never give up. They rotate positions, sharing the effort. Endurance is their weapon. The wildebeest changes direction, but the dogs cut it off from both sides, forming a perfect pincer formation. No escape route remains. One dog grabs the hind leg, another bites the belly, a third secures the neck. A coordinated attack practiced through instinct and experience. Within a minute, it is over. Unlike big cats that suffocate prey, wild dogs begin feeding while the prey is still alive. It seems brutal, but it ends its suffering quickly. Shock brings a death within minutes. Their success rate reaches 80%, the highest of all major African predators, a result of unity and strategy. But no meal is peaceful. The smell of blood draws lions, hyenas, and vultures. The dogs must eat quickly and prepare to flee. Their senses warn them early. Ears detect a lion's roar from 2 kilometers away. Noses pick up hyenas approaching on the wind. Reaction must be instant. The alpha female carries her pups for about 70 days. Litters can range from 6 to 16, the highest number among all canines. She gives birth in underground dens, often abandoned aardvark burrows, deep, cool, and safe from predators and intense heat. The pups are born blind, toothless, and covered in black fur, weighing only 300 grams, completely vulnerable. The alpha female stays in the den to nurse them. The rest of the pack hunts and brings food back, regurgitating partially digested meat for her and the pups. After 3 weeks, the pups open their eyes and step outside for the first time, curious and energetic. The entire pack welcomes them with affection. Every adult helps raise the pups as if they were their own. No hierarchy, no distinction. It is one of nature's most effective communal parenting systems. The pups learn to hunt through play, chasing each other, mock attacking, practicing coordinated moves, survival skills taught through joy. Their survival rate is low. Only 30% reach 1 year of age. Lions, hyenas, and eagles pose constant, deadly threats. Dawn rises over the vast Serengeti. This is a harsh arena where open space offers no safety. Every movement is watched. A honey badger prowls nearby. With claws nearly 4 centimeters long, it is a master digger, able to tear through hard soil in search of insects and roots. Not far away, the painted wolves are waking up. Unlike solitary predators, their power lies in unwavering teamwork. A lopsided battle begins. Thanks to its loose skin, the honey badger can twist its body nearly 180 degrees even when bitten, turning around to attack whatever holds it. The dogs realize this prey is too troublesome. The badger escapes. The pack moves toward a riverbank where they encounter true giants, a mother hippopotamus and her calf. The dogs charge and target the youngster. The fight begins. The wild dogs chase the hippo calf aggressively. But the mother surges forward with surprising speed, jaws wide open, scattering the dogs to protect her young. Elsewhere, a lone lioness wanders into the dog's territory. The pack surrounds and attacks to warn her off. But realizing her overwhelming strength, they retreat to save themselves. The courage of the wild dog teaches us a powerful lesson. Strength is not just muscle. It is unity, loyalty, and a spirit that never gives up. Each day they face lions, hippos, and honey badgers, yet they never stop. They hunt, raise their young, and defend their family, true warriors of the wild. The African savanna, where wild dogs still run free, still hunt together, still live with courage and devotion. They are warriors worthy of respect and protection.